Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, 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 don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, just let me be blunt. My speech in the morning, nothing but grunts. With no coffee, that's as dangerous. On a scale from 1 to 10, I rank it that girl from Stranger Things. And if you get what I'm saying, my attitude be mad flagrant like I'm Draymond. But you ain't get the picture, PFP. So I'm gonna keep pushing on you, GNC. It's like, yeah, the first thing on my mind is when that hot coffee gonna seep into the coffee grind. It's like some magic's floating on in the air. Toss some ice cubes in my cup, it's a good day. All I gotta say is that it's starting in a good way. It's time for working and I don't even care. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, 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 don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, Always start fresh, that's how it's gotta be. Everything starts back with your coffee beans. If it's cold brew, then it's gotta be coarse. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse, start learning the course. But of course you can disregard, and don't at me if it gets too hard. When it's my time to drink, man, it's always on hand. Drink from a cup or a bottle, even a can. You never know when you're craving no hit. It could be in the bathroom while you're taking a Ric Flair, I'll say he ain't got nothing on it. When that coffee hits my lips, it's a seance. Feeling real super with the cape on. Anything I'll take on. This cup of coffee, yeah boy, this is the shit. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, 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 don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, Third verse, so I guess that's where I talk about how we might be addicted in a roundabout kind of way, or how you say, a dependency that's in my life, and I'm proud to say it's filling me with way more energy than I'll ever need, keeping me up for things I thought I'd never see. Time's gonna kill us all one day, whether old age, illness, or from listening to Coldplay. F that noise, wubba lub love. Drink all the coffee, chug a lug lug. The day doesn't start till you're on your second cup.
All of you beautiful nerds from around the world, and welcome to the morning stream here on the Den of Nerds Live, the very best way to start your nerdy day. On today's show, it's Friday, just hanging out, some DC stuff to talk about. There was actually some really crazy, sort of underwhelming DC casting news that came out yesterday about Adam Smasher. However, as Reddit pointed out, that confirmation may have well confirmed a series of DCEU leaks from, well, a little while ago, actually. So we're going to get into that. We're going to chat about that. That's going to be really, really cool. I'm excited to get into that, and we're just going to chill, man. We're going to chill. I also have a hot take. I got a hot take as well. But before we get into any of that stuff, let us say good morning. The Nerd Vengers have been assembled. What's up? Mr. Dietz, boom, you looking for this? Hell yeah. Russell's in the building. Josh is in the building. Crazed Panda. Social Distance Warriors here. Trev's here. Steve Denton's here. Jacob's Quest. Marvel Maniac Knight. 1223 Star Wars. Santa. Landon Dubes. Mike Porter. Captain Pennsylvania. Sean's in the building. Wayne White. Boss. Gray's here. Bill M's here. Ryan. Lavis. Jeffers. Mike. Trinity Coachella Coastal, David Nations, Wu-Tang Wells, Fanjexer's here, Flatbrush Zombie, Eric Heine in the building, Darth Colleen, Kendall Davis, bunch of beautiful people, Stephen J, Jake, Justin, Keith's in here. Indra. Jason from Polyhedral Paradise. Bunch of beautiful people in the building. What's up, everybody? How you doing? How's your week? Friday. You made it. You made it through another work week. Congratulations. It's good stuff. I do want to say, too... Here, let's pause the music, chat. Pause music. Let's talk about this. A couple of things. Show notes, if you will. Last night's After Dark, I thought, was fantastic. For all of you that were there, thank you for being there. I know the After Dark crew appreciates it. I appreciate it. I thought they did a great show. I think Dave needs a lot of praise for going in there, making some adjustments, really digging in with Streamlabs to try to elevate the production level of the show. I thought he did an incredible job, truly. So kudos to the After Dark crew. I think the show's only going to improve. It's only going to get tighter, better, more entertaining, possibly more spicy. So that was good stuff. So thank you to everybody that showed up last night. And yes, Al Schuler did drop a $100 super chat, which is bigger than any super chat I've ever gotten. Now, look, it was either Dave or Lavis. I think it was Dave. Called me out and said, that's a bigger super chat than Josh has ever gotten. Josh will never get a super chat over $100. It's put me in a weird spot. I don't want to shill for a big super chat, but Jeff Bezos, if you're watching, help me out, man. Just $101 is literally all I need to regain my dignity within this community. That would be really great. But in all seriousness, nobody needs to worry about that unless you've got like a lot of loot and you just are personally invested in helping my ego. Thanks for that. Also, tomorrow at noon, Nerdvengers, you better be ready. I want to talk about some stuff behind the scenes, okay? There's a lot of thoughts that I've been having. So tomorrow with the Nerdvengers at noon Eastern Standard Time, we're doing a big stream. And I want to talk to you guys about some things, get some feedback from you, work on some stuff for the channel together, and just some stuff that I want to kind of get your input on. I can't really say anything other than that, but make sure, if you can, come by tomorrow at noon. It should be a really good stream for the Nerdvengers. All right, let's get into the Dealy Dallies. It's the craziest news of the day. Yo, this news is crazy. Oh, my God. Super chat coming in from Bill and right under the $100. Look, of course I love you, Bill, but how dare you? How dare you? Well, it's been a good stream, guys. It's been a good stream. Thanks so much. See you guys on Monday, I guess. We're going to call it here. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video. Chat, we're out of here. Pull the plug. Kill it right now. Kill it. What do you mean? Oh, Jesus. Nick, your producer godfather. What's up? Okay. So you're absolutely sure I can't just end the stream? Okay. We can talk. Of course, we're not ending the stream, guys. You guys are crazy. Look, thank you, Bill. We would never cut the stream because of my fragile ego. Okay, let's get into this. Black Adam movie cast. Noah Centineo. Need to go back to rudimentary high school classes. Anyway, as DC's superhero, Adam Smasher. Okay, now let's read this. I want to read right from the article here. Noah Centineo is joining the DC Extended Universe as Adam Smasher in Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam solo. Johnson has been attached to the DCEU for more than a decade. Whoa. More than a decade. Whoa. And after all that time, his debut is finally getting close. Whoa. The former WWE star will play Black Adam in a solo movie that is directed by Jean-Luc Collet Serra Black Adam is more of a villain in the DC Comics, and his solo film will take audiences to his ancient origins for his first appearance instead of as a foe for Shazam or Superman. Sounds dope, actually. Side note, I'm excited for this film, okay? Chet, did the news music just kick in? What do you do here? How is this... Okay. So, I'm done. I'm done with that. Put me back into the chatting. This is the worst stream ever. I can't do it anymore, guys. I can't do it. And look at my hair. Look at the hair day I'm having. You know what I mean? Like, on top of everything, the hair day, right? Jeez. I said get me out of the news! Get me into the chat! Okay. So. Okay. I need to compose myself. Give me a second. I need to compose myself. Did you guys know what the image was in the starting screen? How come nobody commented on that? You know? I'm not triggered. You're triggered. Why did nobody comment on the Superman? You know what that is? Let me explain it. Yesterday was so dead with news. So dead that Henry Cavill building a PC on stream the day before trended all day yesterday. It is actually, when I checked this morning, still trending in the United States. Congratulations, Internet. Henry Cavill building a PC, which, by the way, I love Henry Cavill. I love PCs. The man building a PC trended from 2 days ago, made news all day yesterday, and was still trending in this morning. And then I found a really awesome meme done by Boss Logic, and I put it on the starting screen, and nobody mentioned it. You guys are hurting my feelings today. Let's get into the theater. Everybody, come on in. Come on into the Den of Nerds Theater. This might go down as one of the best streams we've ever done. Okay. So, look, I can only speak for myself here, but I'm just gonna say it. The casting of this dude as Atom Smasher, like, okay, cool story, bro. Now, this is much more spicy. This is much more crazy. So, this 4chan, like, first of all, stop shoving. Just take a seat. It's fine. Relax, kick back, but no more shoving, okay? The shoving is out of control. Okay, so here we go. This 4chan leak is seeming legit after Noah Adam casting. Okay, so when was this made? I don't know when this was made. I want to say it was months ago. Now, I'm going to read down. I want to go down here. Here is the thing that's very interesting. It has the exact dude and Darcy Montgomery are top choices for Atom Smasher, but other actors are in the mix, including these dudes. Now, here's the thing. Who is this guy? This Noah dude? I've never heard of him before. Okay? Literally never heard of this guy before. So, I mean, look, you can make up your own mind about this, of course. As always, you should make up your own mind about this. But to me, I see no way some rando on 4chan ass pulls this dude's name and then he ends up getting the gig. No way. There's no way some rando on 4chan was like, it's going to be these guys. These are the two top choices. And then one of them gets the part. Meaning this dude knew something. He had some kind of info. He had to have. Now, the other thing that I find really interesting about this, to add a little spice, Salt Bae style, is that Arnie Hammer and Isa Gonzalez are frontrunners for Hawkman and Hawkgirl. I saw a lot of people in the know, scoopers, insiders, our favorite people. Some of you hate them. I like them. talking about Hawkman yesterday. Directly after this announcement, a lot of them started doing that thing where they're like, oh, I know something, but I'm not going to say it, so I'm going to put out some info, some words, some questions, some pictures, some GIFs, some gaffs, some whatever, based on some information I know so that people can like draw lines to it later and I can look really cool like I'm in the know. I saw a lot of them talking about Hawkman. If Armie Hammer is announced as Hawkman, then this is 100%, dude. If Armie Hammer, watch what happens. Watch it. In the next week or two, or perhaps at DC Fandom, Armie Hammer will likely be announced as Hawkman. I got a feeling about it. And if he is, this shit's 100% true. So let me stop for a second and say to you that if you do not want spoilers at all, mute this stream and continue to watch, and someone give me a $101 super chat. If you aren't afraid of spoilers, then buckle in, baby. Let's just go over this, okay? Black Adam and The Flash are actively casting at the moment. That's kind of weird. What does that mean? I guess it's for the movies, not for the roles, right? Because these guys are locked in. So they're actively casting for the films. Makes sense. And we've actually heard some stuff talking about when Black Adam will start production, and it seems to be on track for next year. Dwayne Johnson and Nazanin Bonadi are locked in as Black Adam and ISIS. And David Negabaum is in talks for Ibok. Interesting. Though we just talked about the Armie Hammer thing. I don't know who this is. Thomason McKenzie is the top choice for Cyclone. But other actors are in the mix, including Catherine Newtwert. Yeah, so talking about that. This one's really interesting. You nailed the Atom Smasher thing. Ezra Miller, Ray Fisher, Billy Crudup, and Joe Morton are set to appear in The Flash. No other actors have been approached yet. We also know this is true. Ray Fisher is going to be in The Flash. Interesting. They are casting a new Iris West. Some names are brought up in the role are Taylor Russell, Alexander Shipp, Laura Harrier. Makes sense. New Iris West makes sense, especially in the context of Flashpoint, right? They are casting a female Mirror Master. Interesting. Gender swapping Mirror Master. Totally okay with that. Doesn't really matter to me. Some of the names brought up for the role include Claire Foy, Sylvia Hoeks, a lot of people that I don't know. I'm so bad with these actors. They are casting a wide net for Reverse Flash with a variety of names such as James Norton and, Charlie Hunnam. Wow, that would be cool. Alexander Skarsgård would also be good. And Michael Fassbender. Holy shit. Michael Fassbender, Reverse Flash. Sign me all the way up. That sounds awesome. They want a name actor to play Nora Allen. Makes sense. She's pretty pivotal, important to that role. Makes sense. Kate Winslet, Hilary Swank. Interesting choices. About the Suicide Squad. Okay, this one is pretty hardcore spoilery, and again, likely true. Idris Elba is playing Vigilante. Alice Braga is playing Black Orchid, which, by the way, Black Orchid, super underrated DC character. That's sweet. Peter Capaldi is playing the Thinker. Taika Waititi is playing Raven. Michael Rooker is playing Shrapnel. And Jennifer Holland is playing Dr. Karen Grace. Storm Reader playing Vigilante, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So this is pretty wild. Now, what are the biggest takeaways? What are the biggest takeaways? I think the Armie Hammer thing is going to be interesting. If that ends up happening, that's pretty crazy. The Ray Fisher thing being in The Flash seems really crazy. The female Mirror Master seems really crazy. And then I think the big one for me is Reverse Flash. The Reverse Flash casting is really, really wild. If they get one of those big names like that, that would be dope, dude. That would be dope. So I'd be really into that. So that's a little something here. I want to know what you guys think. Jason said it's definitely Armie Hammer and not Armie Hammer. Actually, you're wrong, Jason, and I might have been misspeaking. It is actually Armie Hammer, not Arnie. So you're wrong, and thank you. Give me Hawkman. Hell yeah, Trent. Hawkman's awesome, dude. I really like that character. Holy shit, how many people are in this movie? A lot. DC trying to sweep all the actors they can to keep them out of the MCU. Hey, it's possible. It is possible. It is certainly possible. Mirror Mistress, that could be cool. I agree. I think that's actually a decent gender swap there. I think that could be interesting. You know what I mean? Fassbender as Reverse Flash. I'm not sure. I think he could do it. Hunting for Wolverine? Dude, me too. I'm so on that train. Hunting for Wolverine. I want that. Actually, my top choice is blanking on the Tuesday. Carl Urban. And I know he's been in there already, but Carl Urban would be my top choice. All right, everybody. I got a hot take for you. It's a hot take. Ooh, yeah. Inspired by Adam from Fanjecture, who was talking about Tenet this morning, talking about how Tenet will never make any money. I got a hot take for you right here, and that is that Black Widow is screwed. Black Widow as a movie is completely screwed. And on top of that, Disney and Marvel Studios squandered the best opportunity that they had, a select window of time in which Black Widow could have still been a success. And yes, I'm talking about on VOD. Look, the reports are all around you. The writing is on the wall. Movie theaters are completely screwed, probably until next year, maybe longer. And here's the other side of it that nobody wants to talk about. It's a very unsexy thing to say, and I don't want to give you a big downer on your Friday, but the economic fallout of what's happening right now, not just in America, but around the world, way worse than anybody really realizes, in my opinion. Had Black Widow come out on video on demand right around the beginning of the shutdown, when everybody got their Trump bucks, when everybody got their stimulus, it would have dominated streaming. Dominated streaming. It would have made a ton of money. I literally think now that Black Widow has gotten to the point where it'll never make that money. Never. Comes out in theaters, it'll never make that money. If they release it in VOD now, it'll never make that kind of money. It'll never make that money again because people are starting to feel the squeeze now. All these reports are coming out. People are starting to realize, hey, maybe I don't want to so frivolously spend. Maybe things are going to be a little bit tough for the next year, 2 years, 5 years. People are going to tighten up. And now they're at a place where they're going to need to hike that price up pretty significantly for VOD, and they will undoubtedly have people not purchase it because of that. They fucked up. They had an opportunity where they could have released it and could have been maybe the biggest video-on-demand release of all time. And the way things are looking now, VOD might be the future. That would have been a sweet little thing for Marvel Studios and for Disney to grab. And instead, they completely squandered that opportunity. And now, I don't think Black Widow will ever make money. I just don't see it. I don't see how it's possible. And they're running up against the wall. I don't think they're going to be able to delay it much longer because Disney Plus is all of a sudden very valuable, way more valuable than even 6 months ago. They need to release the Marvel shows on Disney Plus. If Black Widow is really the reason that they're going to delay a lot of this Disney Plus stuff, I'm sorry. Black Widow becomes the sacrificial lamb, much like Natasha was in Endgame. Throw that movie off the cliff, grab your soul stone. It's over for Black Widow. What do you think, Jet? You agree? Nobody cares what you think, Jet. Get out of here. Okay. What do you guys think? Russell says, yes, while us hardcore nerds are still going to see Black Widow whenever it comes out, the majority of normies have been lost by now. Dude, I'm so with you on that. But will still succeed as a film, but massively underwhelmed by Marvel standards. 100%. 100%. Oh no, my eyes just broke from rolling them. I'm suing. Careful. With the eyes, I mean. Josh just canceled Black Widow. Nah, dude, Black Widow canceled itself. Honestly, I'm going to stand by this. I don't think it'll ever make money now. Literally. It'll never make money. And partially because it already did spend money on marketing, so it's at a disadvantage. But, yeah, it'll never make money, dude. They fucked up. They fucked up. They had the opportunity. And by the way, of course I'm salty about this because I want to see Black Widow. I can't believe we haven't seen Black Widow by now. And if we had seen Black Widow, we'd have a whole bunch of other Marvel stuff to talk about, to speculate about, all that. And they were literally like, I think things are going to be okay. Let's hold up. I want the billions. I want the money from the theaters. Guys, it'll never happen again. It'll never happen again. They fucked up. I'm not hype at all for Black Widow anymore. Give me bombastic cosmic eternal movies. Dude, Flatbrush, I'm with you. I'm with you, dude. I'm 100% with you. Any company would have made the same move they did. To be fair, that's probably true, Cap. Because I think that a lot of the companies were operating under the impression that things could potentially get back to normal. And I don't know if anybody really saw this happening the way that it has happened. As far as like, the shit ain't going away, dude. You know what I mean? So maybe, maybe you're right. And I get wanting to hold on to that. I absolutely understand that. But I'm telling you right now, there were people in that room that told them, hey, I think you've got to make this move now. And I think the VOD, because we know they were talking about it. Like, that's documented. It's documented that was on the table. It's documented that they were like, nah, let's hold off and get the buku dollars from the theaters. Let's hold off. We really want to get back to normal and do all of that. So, that's fair. I mean, it's fair, Adrian. I mean, Cap Pennsylvania, that I don't know his real name. It's fair, but it doesn't mean they didn't make the wrong decision. You know what I mean? Of course, hindsight is 20/20, but they still made the wrong decision. They fucked up. Could they announce a well-structured VOD release concept, purchase views through Disney Plus possibly, and calendar at whatever Marvel event and recover some of the VOD pie? I have to read that again. Could they announce a well-structured VOD release concept, purchase views through Disney Plus possibly, and calendar? Huh? I really don't understand that question, Mav, but I'll say this. No. Mike Porter says, I want to see Black Widow. Is Phase 4 in trouble? I mean, of course Phase 4 is in trouble, but that's every movie is in trouble. Hollywood is in trouble. Hollywood is, guys, L.A., Hollywood, yeah, they're in trouble. Is Phase 4 in any more trouble than any other movie studio production franchise? No. In fact, they're probably in a better spot than most people just because of the brand recognition. You know what I mean? Honestly, they can still save it, kind of. They could go back to the editing room, cut it up, and release it episodically. That's actually a brilliant idea, Jerome, that they would never do. Couldn't care less. If they put it on VOD today, it would still kill. No different than if they put it out in April, May. People are even more hungry for the content. Adam G, I respect your opinion. I disagree with it strongly, but I respect your opinion. I think people will still buy it, just not as many would have when they had the trunk check. Yeah, Wandering Dog, it's 100%. It's 100% the case, man. Look, it's just simple economics. Like, we're getting to a point right now where people are like, I mean, like, guys, look, I don't want to freak you out. I don't want to panic you, but look at what big banks are doing right now. Look at what some of the top financial people in the world are saying right now. We are not even close to out of the woods. This is all constructed by Hollywood. No movies until Ghislaine Maxwell is handled. Oh, jeez. Who's going to tell him? Who's going to tell him? So we were saying all of this about the MCU. So how is DC going to take off? They are all in the same boat. Yeah, except for one big difference, Kendall. One big difference. The Snyder Cut. So, while Marvel obviously has a lot of things going for it on Disney Plus. I think the Disney Plus things are going to be huge for Marvel. They have a truncated business model that relies heavily on box office money, also foreign box office money. And not to mention that the structure of investment into these projects also is relying on a lot of foreign money. Okay? So, I mean, let's think about it. What does DC really have on their film slate that's reliant on, like, other things? Do you know what I mean? Like, DC's got the Batman coming out, which they've altered the way that production is going to go. Now it's going to be produced mostly in studio, which is just because of the safety stuff. So they're going to do that. What's the other stuff they got going on? They already have Wonder Woman good to go. They're going to start... I guess what I'm saying is this. This is the big difference between DC and Marvel. This is why Disney is in a worse spot than Warner Brothers. Because Disney already made and spent $1 bajillion on Black Widow's Eternals and a lot of these other cinematic releases. Marvel was crushing it and was operating under the idea that they would always be crushing it. DC was not crushing it. DC was in a restrictive state. DC was in a state of like, we got to be careful with our things. We got to be more reluctant to spend, to produce. They're in a different place. And so Marvel went hard on development with the understanding that they would come into a marketplace that they were very familiar with, that they were dominant in, and that they would make a lot of money. DC wasn't. Okay? And the Snyder cut, like, you know, everybody's like, I can't believe they're giving them $60 million. Dude, the amount of money they will make on that investment is absurd. The Snyder cut will be the biggest thing that happens next year. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Yo, Wayne White, welcome. Or no, Rights Reviews. How dare I mix your name up? How dare I? Big L. Feels bad, man. Rights Reviews. Bruh. Welcome to the Nerd Ventures. The volume is unreal. Yeah. No, the volume is great. It's going to help out a lot. Listen, I'm pumped for DC now. I've been so disappointed before, but now that their prob's going to clarify direction at Fandom, looks great. Hell yeah, dude. I'm with you there. Whew. Yeah, how dare I? I know. I'm terrible, bro. Where's the Venom 2 trailer? Hopefully soon? Hopefully soon? Do we think the Batman might be using those LEDs? Yeah, they totally could. Look, Favreau mentioned this in that episode of the Mandalorian documentary, but there's literally nothing proprietary about the volume. You guys realize that, right? Like, anyone can license the Unreal Engine. Anyone. I could go license the Unreal Engine. All it is LED screens, the Unreal Engine, and some software upgrades and just figuring out. There's literally nothing proprietary there. So the volume can be recreated by anyone, and it will be. So yeah, absolutely. I think DC could work on the volume. Pretty crazy, huh? So Gideon might be force sensitive, eh? It's looking like we might be right about him being from House Vizsla. Dude, that would be hype, bro. If he's related to him, whoo! Woo! Good stuff. Hey, Josh, do you I mean, should I'm trying to think if we should. Here, I'll answer a couple more questions, then I want to go into the theater again, and then we'll finish off with Q&A, okay? What if they started selling pre-tickets for Black Widow for a future release? How much money would they make? Not even close to what they need to make. No way, dude. There's just no way. No way. All right, let's get into the theater. I want to look at some stuff together. See what's going on in the world, you know? You've heard of Elf on a Shelf, but get ready for Vegito on a Cheeto. I like it. Tom Holland about filming on Spider-Man 3 posted 1 hour ago on Marvel Studios spoilers. Let's see what it says. In a video released on his dad's Patreon. Fucking what? Tom Holland said that he will finish shooting Uncharted and then shoot Spider-Man until February. And then do 2 press tours, which will take around 6 weeks. Okay, cool. Yeah, so actor under contract will shoot film they're contracted to do. Cool. His dad has a Patreon, though. That's pretty wild. Let's see here. What else do we got? Wow, this is pretty crazy. No way. Is this real? Zack Snyder and Larry Fong, cinematographer of BVS, working on a student film together? That's fucking sweet, dude. That's really cool. That's super cool. I'm into that. Yeah, nice. Look, Boss Logic's pushing hard for Affleck on HBO Max. I wonder if he knows something that all the Hollywood trades don't. Let's see here. Let's keep going. Bunch of good stuff here. Whoa, interesting. Uh-oh. Brie Larson in Knights of the Old Republic. What do you guys think? Brie Larson in Knights of the Old Republic? Would you be into it? All right, let's see. I want to see like the real stuff here. Oh, by the way, I do want to mention this. This right here, the Russo brothers talking about Secret Wars again. I'm doing a big video on that today. This was pretty hype because y'all know where I'm at with that. And if you don't, you will later today. Good shit. Disney analyst cuts stock on longer delay hit, sees cinemas largely closed until mid-2021. Could this mean Black Widow could be delayed till May 2021? Oh my God. I want to vomit when I read that. It would be in Disney's best interest to have WandaVision on Disney Plus in December to tide MCU fans over. Yeah, it would be. Definitely. New Mutants was at Comic-Con at home. Who cares? CCPX doing digital. Who cares? More New Mutants. Who cares? Oh, you know what? Actually, there is something crazy I wanted to show you in DC land, too. Let's check this out. Let's see here. Brie is wooden enough to be a stoic Star Wars character. Well done, dude. Well done. Reality effing blows. Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's like it's a rough go of it right now. We're living through some wild stuff, guys. Okay, this one's really cool. I'll probably do a video on this later today. Constantine show on HBO Max. Whoa. 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 So here it goes. Take this with a huge grain of salt, as I have not been able to confirm it as much as I'd prefer, but I've heard Constantine series is in the works at HBO Max. It may be announced soon. If it is, I have an even bigger scoop to share. It's about Keanu. It's about Keanu. Constantine series in the works at HBO Max. I wouldn't be mad at it. Don't get Keanu, please. Whoever this person is, downvoted. Fuck out of here. Keanu's the best. I guess it would not be connected at all. Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. When Umberto did his debunk, he was very succinct in the way he did it. Okay? And one of the things he said was the reports of a Constantine movie are not true. And if you go back and watch my video on this, I'm actually like kind of reading between the lines of what he's saying. And I said, look, he answers this one really succinctly about the no talks being for Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern. He was like really succinct. And then the other shit, like the way he said it leaves room for different interpretations. Mainly, I said in that video, this does not mean that Constantine isn't a big thing for Warner Brothers right now. It does not mean that Keanu isn't coming back. All he's saying here is that the movie itself is not being developed. Okay? And now we're getting a lot of stuff talking about how this series is coming out, okay? And so what I think happened here is some of the lines got crossed in communication between these scoopers. Because Conrad was the one, I believe it was Jeremy, had the scoop about the movie. Now, he later came out and said there was a movie, but it got scrapped because plans changed. Look, they all know what's going on. They're just trying to piecemeal out the information. I think it's going to be an HBO Max series with Constantine that will tie into the Justice League Dark, likely tie into the Zatanna movie. This Constantine could show up in the Zatanna film. It's all seeming like it's connected. You know what I mean? But, like, it's really interesting if you watch how this information comes out. Like, I'm starting to get really good at this, at, like, looking at what these people say, looking at what the other people say, and then trying to kind of figure out what it means. Like, literally, you go back and watch, dude, I'm telling you, watch that DC debunk video. I was on, dude. I was on. And this is likely happening as well. I think it's going to be a big deal. So, kind of cool, huh? Kind of cool. See what's going on in Star Wars land real quick, and then we'll get into some Q&A, okay? Bad Batch. Bad Batch is going to be dope, dude. Okay, here's an interesting thing that popped up yesterday. So a report came out from a pretty good Star Wars scooper yesterday. One that has a very tarnished reputation at this point. But this person came out and was talking about creative differences on the Kenobi show. This report made it seem as though there are new creative differences. It's like, oh no, creative differences again! Right? We've had creative differences. Now we're having more creative differences. Oh no, Kenobi! Not true. The report was just talking about the old creative differences. Jordan Mason says currently seems like it's back on track. Seems like everybody's on the same page. Interesting story there. Interesting story, especially considering some of the stuff I've heard. Wild world we live in. All right, let's do some Q&A. I'm feeling like some Q&A. I'm feeling like some Q&A. Should I release a studio album with all these hot tracks? Star Wars Santa coming in hot with the super chat. Thank you for the love, my friend. Mando season number 2 is coming up, yet no Marvel live action on Disney Plus. What's the holdup with Marvel content? Couple of different things. Number one, the volume and how they shot Mando, and they were way ahead of schedule. They were shooting Mando, like I think Rosario Dawson shot her Ahsoka stuff literally last year. Like late 2019. So they had shot all that stuff. The volume makes it super easy. Streamlined, baby. And it's a smaller show. Like, let's be real. Like, it's a smaller type of show. The vantage point, the way they shoot everything, it's smaller. It's literally Lone Wolf and Cub, you know? The other side of it was the Marvel stuff was going great, but they were caught in an awkward spot. They were doing great and then were working on reshoots and tightening up. And it was at that time when all the delays happened. So that's why. Third thing. Because of the MCU continuity, there are potentially spoilers for Black Widow in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. Feige has really bedrocked the MCU under FOMO, fear of missing out. Well, that's come back to bite them in the ass currently. I don't know if they can release Falcon and the Winter Soldier before Black Widow. I don't know if they can. So it's a combination of things. It's like Lemony Snicket, dude. It's a series of unfortunate events. Sucks. But thank you, Santa. It's a good point. Do a mixtape, call it Hot Takes. Ooh, I like that. An awkward spot like the back of a Volkswagen. Is that some kind of dig? Did you go into my Insta and find out that I drive a Volkswagen? Freaking butthole Adam. Take the key elements from Black Widow and use them as flashbacks in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That could work. Marvel will prevail in the end. I agree. But that is not to say that they are totally nailing it right now. They are not. If you were to guess how much in profits do you think they lost not releasing Black Widow? Okay. I think they lost like $250 million. But it's more than that. It's more than that. It's more than them losing the $250 million. It's more than that. Because the whole industry is changing. And they could have been like the leading force, the pioneer. And yeah, it would have really devastated movie theaters. Yeah, I know. But they could have been pioneers in the new industry, in the new VOD thing. They could have made a big splash, a big impact. They could have solidified their brand as being at the head, at the front of the new way to do things. But yeah, I think they probably lost $200 million by not releasing it in VOD. Like, I'm telling you, once those, and like, like you look at, because I've been really digging into a lot of the economic studies and a lot of what people are saying right now. And it's really weird, dude. Like, it's really, some of the stats are really mind-boggling and weird. But essentially, right at that time when the Trump dollars went out, when the Trump bucks hit, people spent that money, dude. Like, I know, it's crazy, right? You give a bunch of people money, they spend it. They spent that money. Like, right then and there. A lot of people. And so, right then and there, if Black Widow had hit, I just think they would have maybe it's smaller. I don't know. Maybe it's only 150 million or 100 million, but they lost out big time, in my opinion. You mean Rickety Cricket? Is that a Always Sunny reference? Josh should have dropped this week with the classic rock field to compete with the new albums dropped by veterans Kansas and Pretenders. I don't know about all that. Hi, Josh. What are your thoughts on the recent Dr. Disrespect interview with PC Gamer? Let me stop for just a second here and say that Adam and I have our differences. You know what I mean? Adam and I have our differences. But I'm going to strongly back up his decision on Debate 8 from this Wednesday when it comes to Logan. You know, I know they were giving him crap on After Dark last night. Let me just explain that I strongly support and back up Adam's decision from Debate 8. And I'd be more than happy to answer this question. Thank you, Adam. What do I think about Dr. Disrespect's interview? And his video and stuff, right? As a Dr. Disrespect fan, I loved it. I was ecstatic. I had an incredible day yesterday. I played that song over and over again. It's a banger. The man is one of the most electric entertainers of our time. It's a banger, dude. You ever listen to his Gillette song? I don't use Gillette. Go listen to that song. You're going to love it. Okay? Now, damn, I was going to drop 105 super chat till you said you agree with Adam on Logan. Here's the thing, man. That situation yesterday with Doc is so interesting because there's all these journos out there like Slasher who are butthurt that the Washington Post and what's the other, the Gamer PC or magazine or whatever, that Doc did these interviews with these outlets and they were considered PR puff pieces, CAA, helped things. Here's the thing, man. If you're not gonna say anything yourself, if you've got this info, you're a scooper, you got the inside track, but you can't talk about it, then shut the fuck up. Like, you want to come out and be like, this is not journalism. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? So I found the whole situation yesterday really frustrating. Look, clearly that was a Doc move. Meaning like the brand, CAA, Guy Beam and everybody over there had to figure out how to navigate this. It was a master stroke of controlling the narrative. Master stroke. He has them sort of by the balls in some ways. Because Twitch can't come out and say anything that would provide leverage to the litigious side of Doc's grievances. So he kind of has them by the balls in a way. So I thought it was a masterstroke, but I constantly am trying to remind myself that, like, look, you're obviously a big Doc fan. Don't go too hard on this because it could still be revealed that he's a monster. You know what I mean? We really don't know what happened. It could still be revealed that he's a bad man. That would suck, dude. But I'm not so attached to Doc that I'll be like, oh, well, this is he's horrible, but I'm going to ignore that. Right? But I will say this. My gut feeling, Adam, and you and I have talked about this off the record. My gut feeling here is that they fucked him. And they did it for a very stupid reason. And if that ends up being the case, I'll never support Twitch ever again. So that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, thanks, Adam. Nobody knows what the fuck I was just talking about, but thanks very much. Appreciate it. I don't know anything about what you're talking about, says Adam. Yeah, I know. And Adam knew that nobody would know it. He just wanted me to vent about it. Oh, Mike does. Okay, cool. What's a Twitch? Boomer status? Maybe we should make a Trinity as a boomer or a boomer status emoji. Hi, Josh. First time in a long time. Will New Mutants be announced as VOD release at Comic-Con at home? Should be. We'll see. Should be. Something they use for whooping, I think. Whooping on them. Man, I'm so salty about Bill's super chat. Consider your ego served. Literally just hanging over the chat for the whole time. Damn you, Bill! Damn you, Bill! But Bill's good, people. Kendall says, nah, I know, man. Right on. Yeah, I mean, like, just being real, I'm a huge Dr. Disrespect fan. Like, I told Adam hit me up on Discord the other day. I was at the gym, literally drinking my pre-workout from a Doc shaker, a Dr. Disrespect shaker. I'm a big fan, dude. I'm a big fan. So, yeah. I think Bill is Josh's mother. No, but you know what? Let me gush about my mom a little bit. My super chat only goes up to 99 also. Really? Is that real? Can it not go over 101? Or 1 like that? What? The fuck? Okay. But anyway, let me gush about my mom. Look, all of you have moms. Some of your moms are probably pretty good. Some of your moms probably shitty. In the world of moms, like my mom stands among all moms. She's mom prime. You know what I mean? Super mom prime is what we should start referring to her as. She is absolutely the best mom. I have data about this. We've researched it. We've had scientists look at it. We've had, philosophers look at it. And I have the best mom. So it's crazy. I know. And not to say that your mom is bad, but my mom's just better. Sorry. Is your mom a nerdvenger? All right, Jack. It's a low blow because I don't think she is. And now I'm reconsidering everything I just said. Okay, look. She's coming into town this weekend, man. I get to see my mom. Super pumped. Super pumped to hang out with mom, man. My mom is the best. I mean, come on. Look at me. Hey, that's true. Martha! Why did you say that name? I love how Lois is just everywhere in that movie. Anytime there's a crucial plot point, Lois is just there. Like it should have been a meme at one point where she's like, "Hey guys," and she like pops out, "Hey guys," She's literally everywhere in that movie. It's crazy. She's in the desert. She's fucking everywhere. It's crazy. So no vids this weekend for the Den? No, we're still streaming, dude. We're going to stream Saturday, and we'll stream on Sunday for the Nerdventures Prime members and the business members. We're doing a lecture this week about viral videos and how to plug into that. So mom is coming to the community stream tomorrow? Probably not. Probably not. But once I get done with the community stream, I'm going to go over to my sister's house and hang out with everybody. Badly Drawn Kyle says, "Whoa! I just came in and we're talking about whose mom is better. I will shank a fool." Look, Badly Drawn Kyle, I appreciate that. I'm a big fan of loving thy mother and supportive and being like, my mom's the best. I love that shit. You gotta love the moms. Give it up to the moms. But mine's just better, bro. Sorry. Flash said she was the key. Damn, Mike. Good point. I stand corrected. Lois is just there. Is the plot of every single Superman thing through 1979. Yeah, you might be right, dude. Aggressively might be right. Oh my god. By the way, I played so much Halo in the last couple of days, guys. And Sly was messaging me last night as we were both watching After Dark. By the way, great show again. Did I mention how great After Dark was and how happy I am about? And it's going in a direction that's like so fucking cool. And so many of you guys showed up. I was so happy. Like, I think we hit like towards 50 concurrents at one point, which is like 70% of the members. So like, members check that out, man, So it's really good stuff. But anyway, Sly was messaging me and we were talking and he was like, yeah, I know you've been playing a lot of Halo or whatever. It's kind of giving me crap for Halo for playing so much. Josh, not sure if you saw what I said earlier, but can you please clarify what JJ is doing? Sure, Jim. Sure. Halo equals better than MTG. Jason, Jesus. So JJ's company, Bad Robot, has a big deal with HBO to develop content for HBO Max, maybe theatrical stuff as well. And it's a big one, dude. It's like 500 mil, I think. Currently, what is confirmed is that JJ is developing Justice League Dark as a show over on HBO Max. I believe it's also been confirmed that they're looking for A-list talent. Keanu Reeves. They're looking for A-list talent for that thing. And that's everything we know officially. Hopefully more stuff gets cleared up in the next couple of weeks at DC Fandom, I think. You actually played Halo right after dark? I was actually playing Halo almost the entire time I was watching After Dark. In fact, I missed Lavis's sick burn on me because like the match was really intense and like I dropped my phone and stuff. And then like I look back at the stream and everyone's like, damn, shots fired. And I was like, fuck, I missed it. Lois can teleport? That's crazy power, dude. I know, Lavis. I'm sorry. I'll go back and look at it, bro. Relax. I'm sure it was fire. Everybody loved it. Everyone was like, get him. So I'm sure it was good. Get on Warzone, Josh. I can't handle Apex, though. I feel like a backpack in that game. Mike, it's tough for me. I don't know how much Warzone I'm going to play moving forward. I liked Warzone a lot initially, but it's like really sweaty now, dude. Like Warzone's really sweaty, and I'm just not in it anymore, and a lot of my friends aren't playing it anymore. So I think Apex is probably going to be more. I got to be honest with you. I don't know the next time I'm going to play something other than Halo. I mean, I played a little Rocket League yesterday, but it's going to be Halo for your boy for a while, dude. I'm like, you don't realize how big of a Halo fan I am. Like, I'm a very big Halo fan. I'm taking Chet hostage. I'm triggered now. No, Lavis, I'm sorry. Josh, I remember you mentioning not being able to wait for Tony Gaethje a while back. What did you think of the fight, and do you have a favorite fighter/fight? So okay. By the way, thanks, Kyle. I never get to talk about this shit. I thought the fight was incredible. Gaethje was definitely the better fighter that night, and his coach. I think the big story was his coach, dude. His coach was phenomenal. And I think it was really interesting because there's no crowd, right? So you could hear the coach, you could hear the slap on the mat, you could hear every footstep hit the floor. It was interesting, and his coach was just on another level, dude. His coach was on another level. I'm really happy for Justin. I'm really happy for his coach. That's really cool. So, yeah, I liked that fight. I also think Tony really messed up by cutting weight for Khabib without needing to, and then having to cut weight. I do think that was a stupid idea, and I really like Tony Ferguson, but he's really not the smartest dude. You know what I mean? He's just not being very efficient with his training and stuff like that. Tony's still one of my favorite fighters. I still really like Conor. Gaethje's stock went up for me. I thought the Usman fight was really great. You know, Usman came in and just did what he needed to do, and I honestly feel like, you know, Masvidal's stock really didn't fall all that much from that fight. I think he's still a big time fan favorite. I think he'll still do really well. So, but who's my favorite? If you want to know my favorite fighter, it was actually Randy Couture. Randy Couture, because we used to call him Captain America back in the day. You understand? I've been watching the UFC since like the Gracies were in there fighting in gis. Ken Shamrock, you know what I mean? Like, fighting is a big part of my life. My father's a martial artist. I grew up in dojos. You know what I mean? Like, martial arts and fighting has been a big part of my life for my whole life. So, Randy Couture is my favorite fighter. And I like Robbie Lawler a lot, too. Guys, if you ever watch young Robbie Lawler fight, holy shit, that dude was a brawler, dude. Holy shit. Alexandra Daddario as Zatanna, says the Grey Council. Hey, that'd be really cool. I'd be into that. Trev coming in hot with the super chat. Thank you for the love. My kids say get Hyperscape. It's a Halo BR. Yeah, dude, I wanted to get Hyperscape. Tell your kids I was trying to get a drop for Hyperscape on Twitch. I was trying to get that damn drop for like 3 days, bro. No drops for your boy. So if your kids got access to the early access, just tell them to give it to me. I need it. Do you train? Says Jedi Shogun. Not much anymore. Not much anymore. It's a complicated thing. It's a complicated thing. But no, I don't really train much anymore. I tend to not be a fan of personal violence much anymore. I don't really try to get into fights or altercations anymore. Can you read my question? I just sent it. What's the question, Brad? question. I don't see it. With JSA coming in the Black Adam movie, who would be the best actor to play Hawkman? I think Armie Hammer would do a good job. Did you finish Fallen Order? I did not. I did not finish Fallen Order. I had a nice run on it like about a month ago, and then I just got frustrated with it and set it aside. I got Borderlands Handsome Collection on Switch. It's incredible. Dude, I love the Switch. Been playing co-op online with my Pro controller, and it's better than the PS4 version. Damn! Tony Jaa! Wow, what a pull. Tony Jaa should be in Shang-Chi. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. The Muay Thai are good fighters, that's for sure. I think this stream is worth at least 75 likes. Let's do it! Hey, I'd like some likes. Hey, does anybody know, is Trinity streaming? Is Trinity streaming? Anybody? Trinity streaming? I used to train in MMA, but now I just train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm a really nice person, though. Yeah, dude, most actual people that are trained to fight are usually not very aggressive and are pretty chill about that kind of stuff. I think like some buttholes will just be very aggressive, and then they'll go take like a couple classes, or they'll do a boxing thing or whatever, and then they're the type of dudes that are really aggressive and shit like that. But most people that are actually trained, because you know what can happen and you know the consequences, you're like, nah, I'm good. Holy shit! Holy mother of pearl! Get the robot voice.
Love you on After Dark, but do not forget who your daddy is and what he does. Shushing face. And to the entire community, you are me favorite nerds. Nerdvengers unite. Rock the hell out of the weekend and stay safe. Peace and love.
Okay. Holy shit. What just happened? I blacked out for a second there. I blacked out. Holy shit. Well, it's a good thing Josh is a socialist. Redistribute! Holy shit, Ryan. Ego served. Love you on After Dark, but do not forget who your daddy is and what he does. Holy shit. The entire community are our favorite nerds, nerd vendors unite. Rock the hell out of this weekend and stay safe. Goddamn, baller ass move. Baller ass move by Ryan. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit. Fucking blew me away there. Literally. Blew me away. Okay. My daddy works for the city. Nice, nice. Wow. We should send in Trinity, are you streaming vids? And you should judge them. Actually, let's see, because I think Lavis, speaking of Lavis, by the way, is Trinity streaming? Because I can send people over there. I don't want to hog the air. Let's see here. Because Lavis sent me a thing. Lavis, do you want me to play this for everybody or no? Just let me know real quick. I won't do it if you don't want me to. But it could be kind of fun to listen to it all together. But if you don't think it's ready, we don't have to. You don't care? All right, cool. This will be the first time I'm gonna make a video. Dope. Okay. This will be the first time I'm listening to this as well, folks. Let's check this out.
Attention, Planet Nerds. It is I, Josh, here to tell you that from now on we will be getting down to funky-ass beats. Funky beats. Coming at ya. Stranger streaming. The stranger streaming. Attention, it's time to be streaming. Attention.
This is the funkiest beat I've ever heard in my life. Oh! Oh!
Let me ask you guys a little question here. Let me ask you guys a little question. Let me ask you guys a little question here. Let me ask you guys a little question. Let me ask you guys a little question.
Holy
Let me ask
shit.
you guys a little question. Look, let me ask you guys a little question here. Let me ask you guys a little question. Look, I just wanna know.
Stranger streaming.
I just wanna know.
God damn.
Sing it to us one time.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Get this man a shield! Get this man a shield! Holy shit! Alright, guys. You can't beat that. I mean, I don't even know. Okay, but even Chet was dancing, ladies and gentlemen. Even Chet got up out of his seat, which, by the way, don't do that ever again. Wow. What is today? What, the 17th? Can we see, get that man a shield, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. All right, Lavis. I see you. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Look at the hair today, too. I told you I was having a bad hair day. It doesn't even matter anymore, though. Whew. Okay. Is Trinity streaming? Holy shit. I need to go take a shower after this. Like, this is, I don't know. I don't know what just happened. New outro song, 100%. Holy shit. Okay. Let's get the link. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. What a week. Thank you all. The love is incredible. This is an incredible community because of you. You people are awesome. Thank you so much. Get on over, support Trinity's stream. I'll see you Nerdvengers tomorrow at noon. And I love you guys, okay? Get on over there, support Trin. I'll see you guys soon. So I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I'll see you in the next video.
Attention, Gen F nerds. It is I, Josh, here to tell you that from now on we will